Sean Sewell with Engearment.com. In this video today, I'm going to share with you a brand new jacket from a company called Paka. This is the Apu Lightweight Puffer jacket right here. Uses alpaca wool in it, and I'll just go out stating out something crazy. It's warmer than any synthetic jacket we've ever tested, and as warm as any down jacket we've tested. That is saying a lot. We've got a lot to cover here. Let's get into it. First, we'll start with sizing as we always do. I am 6'1", 215 pounds, 45-inch chest, 33-inch waist, 36, 37 on the arms. This is a men's extra large, and the fit is great. As you can see, just the right amount of hem length, a little bit of a drop hem, no restrictions in movement. Sleeve length is great for my little bit longer arms. There's no restrictions there. I'm not losing any length. It's a very attractive look as well. There's a lot of attention to details. You can tell they didn't just like say, oh, we've got alpaca wool, we want to share that with the world, let's contact somebody to make a jacket and stuff it full of alpaca. No, this is like Arc'teryx level designing. Little attention to detail, which is a huge compliment if you know this arena of clothing and outdoor gear. Compared to Deadbird is pretty big. We'll start with the material. It's a 20 denier, blue sign approved, 4-way stretch material with a non-chemical water resistant treatment. Awesome. The cuffs are elastic, which is nice. So I love to get my cuffs up if I'm washing dishes or tending to a fire or doing other activities where I don't want the cuffs to get in the way. That's always nice. Again, the length on the sleeves is fantastic. The 2 hand pockets, great for casual use, great also with backpack straps. Will hit right here, but whatever, it'll cut off half the use of the pocket, but more than likely you probably don't need access to pockets while you have your backpack on. The pockets themselves are partially micro fleece lined, which is really, really wonderful on a cold day to have that satisfying warm sensation against the back of your hand when you put your hands in, as opposed to having cold nylon. So the little touch like that really goes a long ways. Recently, this last weekend, we had our 6th annual Beacon Bash, and it was cold, single-digit Fahrenheit, big winds, blowing our donation tents away, and this was good in that over just a t-shirt, and I'll show you in a second which t-shirt, and a lightweight fleece. I believe it was the Patagonia Nano Air Light hybrid fleece I was using, and then good to go in single digits. That's incredible. The coolest I've had this jacket by itself over just a t-shirt. I'll show you a t-shirt. The coldest I've had it is about 20 degrees, and it's been absolutely fine, which is great. This is the shirt I was wearing for most of the testing purposes. With this jacket, I have a whole bunch of these shirts. These are the Ibex Merino and Tencel. Again, 2 natural materials. While I have you here, the jacket, you can see the stretch and material, which we love stretch. As you can see also, there is a large stuff sack. Drop pocket, so you can easily store your mittens, gloves, potentially even your splitboard or backcountry ski skins in that pocket, keep them warm and dry. And I'll show you the weights of the jacket. This is a lightweight jacket for what you're getting. It's not an ultralight jacket, but it's very lightweight. 18.8 ounces for the size extra large. Put pictures below, and then I'll pull them up real quick so I can reference them. For you outside of the US, it is 534 grams, and that is 18.8 ounces. There's a picture for proof right there, and of course I'll insert the picture below. So yeah, this is compressible, more compressible than most synthetic jackets, on par with any down jacket for compressibility, which is incredible. So why I'm so impressed with the alpaca wool is, one, as you can tell, I love wool. I love natural materials. I'm wearing wool, lots of things, and I'm wearing alpaca socks. And I like down too. I love natural materials. Synthetic is great. What's great about synthetic is it's usually still works. It still insulates when it's wet. A little bit cheaper sometimes. Breathes very good. A lot of the active insulation pieces breathe different rates of CFM. But in my testing, how I usually test it is splitboarding, which is a pretty demanding activity going up when you're touring. And so wearing any kind of insulation is not something I usually do, but I do test the jackets in those temperatures, usually like 5 to 25 degrees Fahrenheit with just a mid layer like this. However, this is warmer than any of the synthetic jackets, and yet breathable. In the room right now, it's 72 degrees, and I'm not breaking a sweat wearing a puffy jacket. That's the beautiful thing about wools, whether yak wool, alpaca, or merino, they regulate temperature very, very well, which is why I rely on them on a daily basis. cool thing, ethical thing about alpaca is they're not really harmed in the process of harvesting the wool. Down is a different story. Down's a great natural material, but down, I won't go down that rabbit hole. This alpaca, merino wools are friendlier to the animals. Something to keep in mind, right? Fit and function. I did reference earlier that I feel this is on par with Arc'teryx or Patagonia. It's just very well made. Even like the small attention to detail, like the tactile sensation of the material, which is saying a lot because we work with a lot of companies that are awesome and make fantastic gear and often use like Pertex, which is a great durable material, but it feels a little bit clammier, a little bit stiffer than this material, and it's the same denier. 20 denier is pretty common in this category for lightweight jackets. This, again, looks good. There's a lot of attention to detail. Check out the artwork right there. That is cool Peruvian artwork right there. There's a pocket right there that will accommodate a large, this is an iPhone 15 Max Pro. Watch it go into the pocket like so. Good. And it's not sagging, right? So it's not in the way when I'm moving around. Some pockets are so large that things kind of get lost in them, or so small you can't get your phone in. This one has definitely enough room for the phone. Big plus. As far as functionality, the hood is actually quite legit. It's helmet compatible, so a lot of you climbers are gonna be happy. Good neck coverage. Yeah, this is a fully functional jacket. Climbing, backcountry touring, hiking, as well as casual use. It's very attractive. Price point, this is awesome. The price point's very fair. $279 for this guy right here. That's pretty sweet. I'll put a link below, of course, if you want to purchase one. And I believe that will be an affiliate link. I hope it is, but that's a zero-cost way for you to support our channel when we do our reviews. I can't say enough good things, as you can tell, about this jacket. The eco-friendliness, the warmth of the jacket, the compressibility of the jacket, the functionality of it, the looks of it, which is, you know, important as well. I've given this jacket to 6 people so far to put on, and every one of them, the first thing they say is like, this is warm. So something to consider. If you are looking for a jacket just like a mid-layer, you know, active insulation, this is going to be warmer than that. If you're looking for an outer layer for most conditions, outside of like a monsoon or a full-on snowstorm, then this is a good choice. I'd recommend it in a heartbeat. There is one other jacket in their lineup that is even more robust, and I would recommend for those other conditions, for when it's actually colder and wetter conditions, and that is their Apu regular jacket. It's $329, I believe, and it has 130 grams of this insulation and drop pockets and pit zips and a waterproof fabric. So if you're looking to just be a one and done, stay warm all year long, and you know, all the features that you liked about this, but with more of it, that would be the one I'd refer you to. But for my purposes, this is, it's become my new favorite jacket, as you can tell. It replaces basically my Arc'teryx Atom LT. It's warmer than that and still breathable. And it has the same kind of looks and fit and functionality of it. Replaces, I won't go into too many details. It replaces most of my jackets. And I'll do a comparison video here in a few weeks between this and all the synthetic insulations, and then this and all the down jackets. Because a lot of you are going to have questions. How does it compare to this? How does it compare to that? How's the sizing? How's the weight? How's the warmth? Which are all great, valid questions, and I hope to answer those in the comparison videos that will be upcoming. If you want to see those, then consider subscribing to our Engearment YouTube channel. Link right there. If you got any questions on this or experience with alpaca wool, share with the audience. We'd love to learn about it and see how you use it and what you think. If you found this helpful, a thumbs up is always appreciated. I'm Sean Sewell, owner and director of Stoke for Engearment.com. And until next time, take care.